Very few people need any instruction in negative self-programming. You don't need to read any books or to take any classes in programming yourself negatively. It's obviously something that people learn to do very well on their own.
Yes, my baby. It's diabetes.
Good morning, everybody. I'm trying to get everything situated. I'm in the living room. Got my office chair up here too. It feels pretty good to be up here in the front. At my table this time. Give me a second here. Got to plug everything back up. I was showing off the. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, how rude. Give me a second here. Oh. It's a rainy Friday. Rainy, rainy, rainy. Okay. I don't know. Do I really have to go in this way? Yeah, I guess so. And I'll need to mute this. There we go. And then let's see if this will work or not. This thing that I added, and it ain't, I guess, gonna be there. Or maybe it is. Huh. Well, I was trying to download a moving background from online to create a new type of moving background for me, but whoop de woo. I want to try to find some different things going on. So let's see here. Oh, I'm moving slow this morning. I hope everybody is doing okay today. Wonder if I can okay. Let's see. And what are we doing today? Let me think. Have I finished this? Goodness gracious. Circle of Fire. Today, the day of the Lord, when the divinity returns to us, when living our free will and with all the power of our spirit, we decide to live our lives in free communion with God with no expectations. We will live our lives with gratitude, love, loyalty, and justice, beginning with ourselves and continuing with our brothers and sisters. We will respect all creation as the symbol of our love communion with the one who created us to the eternal happiness of humanity. Amen. Oh, let's see. Trying to get uh okay. Let me try to pull up. Let me do something here. And by the way, if anybody is watching and did I just what I just oh wait, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I need to go like there. Okay. So I don't really know what I can pull up and watch without getting something, but I ain't monetized, so it don't really matter, does it? What's this here? Oh, never mind. Oh, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm trying to do something here to maybe provide a little bit of entertainment while we're just hanging out. Blue Million other people streaming this morning. I saw Katie did a streaming. You know, and not only am I'm not just in the comic community or anything. I cover a lot of stuff, so but I'm on the fence about pulling up anything almost. Uh, uh, what's that there? That sounds cool.
Listen, folks, I probably just ruined the intro with the cussing there. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Listen, I don't have some technical problems. My cameras, one of the cameras just all of a sudden stopped working, and
Oh, really? But there's old Dr. Ben there.
just like changing everything and turning all the whatchamacallit things over and everything. You know how it goes. So we're gonna do a little. We're gonna make sure. I guess I should have just ran with the intro anyways. Well, anyways, that's what I'm saying. I can't flip to the other camera, so we'll get rid of this thing. That's me. That's just me talking. It's, we're gonna be reviewing.
I didn't need to have that playing, probably. Just that little bit might do something there. What else we got here, Dr. Ben?
Here we are. Because it's it pushes the ones that are vertical. The verticals are like the popular ones. So
yeah, all the kids watch the TikToks about
TikTok.
it. Yeah.
It's on the TikToks. It's on YouTube too. See, that's what it is. The kids. Say like TikTok, TikTok's like YouTube. So that's what we got this art shipped to us here from Omer Glitch. And before we open it, to show some of the here we are. Because it's it pushes the ones that are vertical. The verticals are like the popular ones. So
yeah, all the kids watch the TikToks about
TikTok.
it. Yeah.
It's on the TikToks. It's on YouTube too. See, that's what.
It's them TikToks. It's all about the TikToks, buddy. It's all about them TikToks. Punisher Christmas.
It's an absolutely horrific story of like the mob coming through into a hospital. I think there's several hospitals maybe, and they have to go to a nursery, a maternity ward, and kill all the babies. It's absolutely horrific. Why do we have to kill them all? We're just looking for the one. Because we don't have time.
Wait. Oh. Okay. I am not doing very good this morning, am I? Not doing so well. Not doing so well, am I? Why don't we just try? Why don't I just try to do? Oh, I need to turn the camera around. Oh. I didn't think it. I wasn't thinking about that light right there being. That looks better there, probably. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm just flunking around, kind of messing around here. Oh. Everybody okay? Everybody okay? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I've been having the hardest time getting motivated. And I've been doing better this week, but not quite like I wanted to, Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, but 420 to everybody. You should be able to hear the rain. God darn it. Oh. Oh man. So I got that volume 1 of Colga in yesterday to give away, and I pulled a name yesterday. Omar Glitch won the metal etched card that's of Deathmonger by Elliot Rodriguez, a character of Elliot's. It's a good day to be lazy, but I've been kind of not getting as much done as I want to do. And I've just been struggling with getting the right amount of energy going, man. It's like, but, you know, life goes on. So I have to kind of get up and do stuff, even when I don't feel like it. But, and I don't know if I'm going to end up like yesterday. I didn't do I didn't do a devotional or anything from whatchamacallit, the Fifth Agreement, but I was thinking about maybe reading from the Fifth Agreement today. But I'm trying to toy with starting to do just videos where it's not necessarily me reading anything. Trying to get into the groove of just doing a morning video maybe, or like an evening video where I'm just talking about whatever's on my brain, you know, although I can do that on live stream. So it's kind of like, you know, but not everybody watches the live streams. If that makes, you know, any sense. Now I do like the options I do have here, but oh, here we go. I forgot about the rain. Since it is raining outside, might as well make it rain on the screen, huh? Oh man. And here, like, it's weird. So I know that, like, I was going pretty good, and things were being pushed out pretty well. But like YouTube takes a twists and turns, man. It's like I'll go through a spell where steadily getting views, steadily growing in subscribers, and then all of a sudden you'll just kind of plateau off. You might lose a few subscribers, you don't get as many views, and sometimes that's where, you know, maybe the algorithm ain't pushing it out quite right. And then sometimes that could also be by my own hand, because like it's like weird if you slack off even just a day or two from once you've gotten in a pattern, and that AI is used to seeing those like a certain amount of videos, a certain amount of streaming, a certain amount of whatever. So you go a few days without doing anything sometimes or whatever and get off track, it messes up how it pushes it or whatever. But of course, I'm not here trying to make money on it. I do share my Cash App and my PayPal in the chat and all that. And I did create a Ko-Fi. I just haven't got it all up. I created it. I think it's connected to my bank. I just got to get the link and start sharing it on the channel. It's what I need to do. I might do that today. That's something I can do today. And we're just going to hang out for a little while. You know what I mean? Kind of lean in between in a bean about a bean. Boo. I know what I'll do here in just a second, baby. Oh. Yeah, man. Maybe I'll do that. That sounded like a good idea. Oh. Let's see here. Wait, what's this here? Oh, okay. Let's watch that again. Let me see. See if this shows up. Oh, wait. Does it make sound? Hold on. Where's the sound at? Okay. So if I hold I appreciate whoever's watching, and I appreciate you. I wish I had something more to do for you, like kind of entertaining wise. I don't know. It might be that you're just able to listen right now. You're not able to like talk or whatever. So, but I'm trying to get this to. Let's see here. Why is this? I don't know if it'll work. Let's see. Okay, it's not got the sound on it. Okay, hold on.
Or affiliation with them. The only reason I'm doing this is because of the crazy story behind it. So we're looking at the How to Draw Comics the 1963 Way bootleg comic from Dr. Van Anthony. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, so I probably should have written a script, whatever, bear with me. So if you're watching this, you might have some interest or knowledge the let's throw Ellen Moore's away today, but it doesn't help when they have to stop and go off or
The hateful comics group. Bunch of hateful comics.
I highly recommend Comics Group Dildos.
Like Dr. Beck. Okay, so I've known Dr. Beck for a while. I think through like
Sinister Dr. Ben. Okay. And okay, I got to do this. And let's see here. But I appreciate whoever is watching there, whoever's, you know. Huh. Why is this not letting me do that? Huh. That's weird. Okay, I guess what I'll do here is this. And I probably need to turn this light on. Well, let's see. Hold on a second if I can do this without much fault. There we go. So why don't I? It's no big deal, really. But I was telling you, I got that new another copy of Colga, which the campaign for Volume 2 is going on right now. And what I can do is, what we'll do here in a second is I'll pull up. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I'll pull up the trailer. I shouldn't get in no trouble for that. I don't know. But there you go. So it's basically, I've got this already. And speaking of which, what we'll do is here in a minute, maybe I'll get my copy out. That I don't want to damage this or anything by accident, but this will be the one I'll send to somebody. So I'm about to launch a giveaway sometime in the next day or two for that Volume 1. And what we can do here is, let me, I'm going to take myself off of the camera for a second, and let's play a little music while I'm doing something else. So the book that I just opened up the package for, the book I just opened up the package for is the Volume 1 of Colga, and this is the trailer for it. So let's see what it does. I mean, everybody plays it on, like, I mean, I ain't worried about it, but I might get the copyright thing, because I know that's their music. I think they created it probably, or maybe they didn't. Carrie Casey, Cold Future. Okay, so I don't know if I'll get, it's no biggie. Who gives a shit, right? Let's just watch it. So this is the book that I'm gonna give away, and then I'll show you I'll show you the second volume that's on Kickstarter and Fund My Comic right now, and will be ending at the end of the month, and then they'll hopefully have it printed and out in March is what they're shooting for. Maybe when maybe I need to, I wonder if I'll be like, I need to, maybe I should write this down and put this information on my video once it's processed. But I think they automatically do that. I don't know. Stop worrying about it, Great Pal. So this is the book I just showed you. I'll show you again. So that's the first volume, and like I said, I have it. I also have the other books, the Apollyon. I need to go and take down, or like, I could probably redo the video I made about Apollyon, but I was saying it wrong in the damn video when I talked about it. I was calling it Apollon. I don't know why, but I was wondering why they spell it that way, and I don't know why I was saying it the way that. So, and I just put a link. Oh, I know what I can do also is let me, let's get, hold on. No, wait. Did I just mess up? Yeah. Anyway. And this is what they are funding right now. Ayla May. I'm just feeling it's like and I'm not quite sure about this either on whether I just know, and like I don't see any credits down here for the music. I think they might have done this music themselves. I don't know. Hold on a minute. And I don't know what I just did, but I was trying to post a, it looks like I'm, okay. Anyway, I don't know what that shows up like on the chat. But I posted a link for, tell me if it's looking right on y'all's end. I posted a link for what we just watched, the campaign for that. And then what I was showing y'all, hold on a second. Was yesterday the volume 1 came in that I ordered a second copy of because I already have it. This is volume 1, and I'm going to try to announce a gift. Now, I'm wondering about doing the giveaway. We could do the giveaway. I could do it different. Instead of making a video and have people comment on it, I can just announce and tell everybody I'm going to give this away. And then, like, you know, maybe, hell, tomorrow. Or like I could do it next Saturday or something or whatever. But because I am planning to do a stream tomorrow. It's Saturday. I'm going to try to get back in the groove. I did it 2 weeks in a row, then I've not done it for 2 weeks. But, you know, I'll have to make myself get going, you know. So But I shared a link to the Kickstarter. Hopefully that's the right thing. I hope I might have. I wish I had the link to the Fund My Comic one, but that's where I backed, because I backed volume 2. And let me see if we can. That's actually something interesting we can do. Is I can show y'all a little bit of. If you'll give me a second. Hold on. Play a little music again. How about some lounge music? I need to figure out. Okay. I'm having a little. It's weird here because I'm having. Oh, okay. Why is this sideways like that? Anyway, something I've got to figure this out. Sorry if I'm losing you guys, man. I'm trying to set it up where I can show y'all some of the inside. So it's looking like it's coming out. Okay, now it's looking better. There's some of the artwork on the inside of the book that I'm going to be giving away. And also, this is kind of giving you an idea of what the second volume is going to be like, too. You know, a good amount of. Sorry about the lighting and everything. I didn't get anything set up. I need to work on some things. So. Some really good art. I like the coloring on the book. The other books are like grays and blacks. And, sorry about it. It's a little. So this is the first book, Apollyon 20XX. This is basically kind of what starts their timeline off. Kind of. Oh, let's get the music back. Goodness gracious. I wasn't even thinking, guys. This ain't working out as well as I wanted it to on the, because I had it. See, I've got my phone turned sideways here, but the camera's showing. Like I've got the book sideways, but it's. I'm gonna have to work with this and get this set up more consistent. I haven't done this in a while, so that's why it's looking the way it's looking. But I was wanting to just show y'all a little bit of the first book too, like give you an idea. And I can read, like on the back here, give you, if you don't know about what the Godfall universe entails and the story behind it, it says a powerful group of elites known as the Order have manipulated world events for centuries from the shadows. Now in the near future, this order has created capital G, capital O, capital D, which is God, a machine capable of influencing the minds of the world's population. But Zero, the prime candidate for the God Project, has escaped and rallied with him a small band of young, like-minded augments. Augments are like people that are enhanced by this. Anyway, together they seek to end the order before the GOD can be completed and the world brought to its knees. Now, I know that might be looking sideways to you. I don't know, but I'm trying to show you. Sorry, I can't do better here. So that's the first book, though. I'll get this set up. I'll practice with my setup. Actually, I'm doing it now, but I've been using my gimbal and having the phone on it, but I took it off and put it on this overhead, and I just hadn't used the overhead in a minute. But you can see how great the art is, though, even if I don't turn this. Or I think it's phenomenal. And the writing goes right with, like it's rich writing, very thought out, a lot of history behind it. So this is like more in the beginning of the timeline where Kolga comes in somewhere over here, like a little bit, like if you look at the thing right here from where it starts, it's not far from wherever their timeline stops up here. So that's where Kolga is in the story. So it's like set in the future of the world that they're creating. And it's weird because a lot of this universe they created has a lot of similarities to something I've been trying to work on for a while. And let me take this. Okay. I hope, I'm trying to do my best here, and I thought that would work better, but it might have been a little. What's this? Anyway, let me get it set back up on the. You know what we can do? I'm going to show. Let's go back outside for a minute. It is okay. What are you talking about? Oh, the art. I don't know if you're talking about the art or about the picture looking okay. I'm forgetting what I might have been at. I think you might be talking about the let's see, are you talking about the what do you call it? Probably, or you're probably talking about the way it was looking. I was kind of like the way it was showing up on my computer was sideways, and I had it facing where you should have been seeing it the right way or whatever. But sorry if I'm confused about what it is that maybe. But I was gonna. The phone's still off the gimbal. So this is what I'm dealing with today. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was okay. I just it was throwing me off because on the phone it was looking right to me, but I don't know what it was looking at like over there. So when it was showing up on my computer, it was sideways for me, even though I had it facing the right way. And let's go check on. Hey, Beatty. So yesterday, I was able to get the panel off and get under where she had the puppies. And I don't think she had that many. All I found was 3. 1 was alive, 2 were deceased. Not trying to bring anybody down. But it was kind of disheartening. She had the puppies in a really odd place, and I didn't have a flathead screwdriver. My neighbor over here didn't have one. We were trying to find, and I tried to use a butter knife. And then finally, 2 days ago, I figured out I had charged up this drill David gave me, found some bits, and so I got out there and got out there yesterday. So, but she had them in the corner. I showed everybody yesterday, like right, like in that corner right there is where the puppies had been, where she had them. But I could tell she had probably had some difficulty the night that I heard her carrying on under there. And I wasn't quite sure if she had that many, but what it looked like, it was such a tight spot. It looked like they might have been, she accidentally might have been on them too hard, or like not realizing her body was on them and they couldn't get out from under her or something, is what it seemed like. But thanks for being here for a minute, LeMay. I'm trying to get in my groove back on doing these streams. I was doing some streams in the mornings and stuff. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to see. And also I was going to set my camera back up on the gimbal because it works pretty good like that. Oh, let me see here. Oh, hey, Master Ramen. So it's good to see you. I'm trying to set my phone back up on the gimbal and stuff. Oh man. See, I have to. I believe yesterday, Master Ramen, I pulled up for a little bit. I was on here and I pulled up one of your most recent video, like a video of you, like the time lapse video, and you talking about your project and the page or what. Uh-oh. But I pulled up the video where you were showing Oh yeah, no problem. For me, I know what you were saying. No problem for on that one. I was saying appreciate you being here. But what I was saying is I pulled up Master Raman's video yesterday when I was streaming about where it was showing some of the artwork, and then you were showing where you did some of the line, like you did some red so you could distinguish what you were trying to do better or something. I remember you talking about that. Let's see here. What was I trying to do? I was trying to do something. Oh. But like I get when I start trying to pull stuff up, I get kind of sidetracked and because I'm slow at it. But you know what I can do is let me turn the camera around. Sorry. Okay. This is annoying here. Be all right. So yesterday, so Omer is the one that won the that there was like three people that I had names for. And what I'm trying to decide is I don't know if I should make a video for this next giveaway. And some people might think I'm crazy trying to give things away and all that, but I like to try to give back to things or to the community in the best way I can when it comes to whatever. But like, I've got a new copy of Volume 1 of the Colga, and I am going to give this away. This is the new copy that I took out of the package today. And then a minute ago, I was showing I'm not going to try to turn the camera around or nothing right now, but I was showing some of the art from the first volume because, they have the second volume up on Kickstarter and Fund My Comic right now for crowdfunding. And I highly suggest if you haven't gone and check out that campaign, which yeah, yeah, you don't have to check it out or nothing, but I don't even know when it was, but like I was trying to do a stream and I was a little nervous and stuff. And I remember pulling up at some point, I remember like just trying to pull stuff up that I could watch maybe and not get, like a friend's channel or something that's not like trying to like strike somebody or get somebody for anything. Like I don't know all the guidelines. Like I was playing those trailers earlier for the Colga Volume 1, and then I played the trailer for the Volume 2 that is out on the campaign right now. Speaking of which, we could watch that again real quick. I kind of like that. No, wait, what did I just find here? Oh, okay, that's the first book. And then yeah, so I'm gonna give away I'm trying to keep the new copy separate. My copy that I've had for a while is still in great. It's just it's like I could have just gave it away already and then just ordered a new one. That's what I probably should have done. Like I should have backed but I'm kind of wanting to reread this. So before I get Volume 2, and I'm wanting to go through the other two books also again. So that's where I'm at on that. Yeah, I don't know. For me, Koga is really interesting because when you learn, like once you, like even if you don't have the other books, this you can follow it and it'll be fine. But you know, this is set in the future of the storyline, where like the books Apollyon are in the beginning of the timeline. You know, let me show you. Let's see. Oh wait, I don't know where my second book is. It's somewhere separate from these. I thought it was all in the same thing. I just dug out though. Check this out. I've got. Do y'all know who the Quaff is? There's a lot of stuff that I really need to reread. That some, you know, like sometimes you read. I still like the Quaff. I don't think he's anti CG or anything, but I know that he's friends with, or he was he kind of associated with JDA and all them for a while. But I think he's a good artist, and this is that Shotgun Samurai, which is a cool book. Anyway, and he had added this in the. This is something he had done of. So anyway, that's what's going on. I gotta announce that. So I'm trying to figure out how to get, because the giveaways, which I don't have a lot of people that subscribe to the second channel anyway, and that's where I promote the giveaway for the comics. But I was trying to figure out how I would know if I just did it where like we just do a stream, like I just announced that I'm going to give it away, do a video saying that I'm going to do a giveaway, and like next week I'll do a stream on this day, schedule a stream, like, and then whoever, like, because Elliot, the way he did it the other day when they gave those cards away, you were there, weren't you, Mess? When he gave those cards away for the end of the year, he just had people, like, if you were in the chat right then when he said, okay, now, you know, if you want to be in the giveaway top one, and then he took everybody's name down and he had one of those wheels downloaded and spun it. So that was kind of cool. And then I'm kind of speaking of which, why don't we do that? I know what I was trying to do a minute ago, and that was y'all forgive me if I'm not like okay. Is this the only one you have on there? Oh, you must have took some of the stuff down, or you got the live streams up, don't you? Okay. Let's do this. I was going to pull up something real quick. Right before you came in, I was looking for. So that's LeMay's channel there. Hope you don't mind, LeMay, if you're there. I'm just wanting to kind of. I like watching when you. I know you don't do it all the time, and you're not on there a lot or whatever. But I like what I've caught. Not that's all I skim through this here and look at. It's interesting to watch people do things in the ways that they do it, especially the techniques, like the difference in someone that uses, like, say, digital lines, and then someone that, like, there's some people that use both, and then some people prefer just using a real pen or pencil or whatever. I find it interesting. But I like looking at people developing their characters and stuff. And I wish I was a better artist than I am. Like, I like to try to mess around, It's cool to just skip ahead a little bit and just look at, look at the difference there just a little bit more. Let me, I was thinking, not like I have a bunch of people watching or anything, but I was thinking, well, if somebody happens to watch later, or if somebody tunes in right this minute and, like, see, this is cool though. Like, now let's skip ahead. Look at the progress there. And here in a second, I'll pull. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You did a redraw of who? I like the dresses and stuff. This is I remember the one thing that I remember that I first saw you do, LeMay, was when you was creating the character that's like I don't know what they are. They're the what do you call it? Like some kind of military or somebody in the empire or whatever it is that I think you explained it a little bit, or you were typing it in the chat. I know I had never heard you say anything really. Quiet as a mouse. That's good though. That's good. Like, I wish I could be that quiet sometimes. Now let's see what we want to find real quick. The guy with the axe. I'd have to look and figure it out. I've been meaning to, like, if I get my I've been wanting to do, like, because I have, like, I realized that over the past year, the little bit that I've been doing, the little bit I've been doing here and there, like throughout, I go through phases where I'll, like, really get into it and then do it for a little bit. Is this the video that I was talking about? Yeah, this is the emergency signal time lapse page. Did I look at this one? I don't know if I looked. I might have looked at this last. Let's see if we did.
Hey there folks, Quentin here, Mask Ramen on the internet with an emergency signal video here. Here you can see I am coloring the cover or the promo art
I remember
for
looking at it.
emergency signal. This was hand inked or traditionally inked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're. Yeah, that's who you're talking about, LeMay. Yeah, he had. You were doing the design of his. How you wanted the buttons on his suit that he was wearing. Okay, Master Roman.
I should say, and you can see here I'm kind of separating the characters from the foreground, the midground, and the background, and then I start putting colors on it. I didn't really have any color guides
You know what's
yet.
interesting? Do y'all know who Doc is? You know, Doc Baylock or whatever. Really cool dude, man. You know, he's sometimes you'll see him on Rex's show, and then he does that show with I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were like with Kitty for Madness Entertainment Group. They was doing like a once a week or something like with in the morning or something. And he was talking about how when he had worked in the comic industry or when he worked in comics at one time and worked for somebody, he wasn't doing everything himself. And he didn't realize until he got into crowdfunding and doing independent comics and trying to do the writing, the art, or, you know, like be the publisher, the trying to do every bit of it or as much of it as you can by yourself and how time consuming it is.
Not really. So you could sort of see here me toying with some colors on the characters.
Yeah.
Trying different things, trying different.
Yeah, I remember
Colors.
looking at this. I think I might have just been looking at it from my other channel and hit the like on the Gray Cloud's Thoughts. I did watch it on Gray Cloud's Thoughts because I remember talking about before this had color, just the way that this mustache and, you know, of course he's bald. He don't have the little thing, eyeball thing, but it just reminded me of, you know, Dr. Mindbender. I get like a cool vibe from just looking at these characters, man. Like, I don't know. And it's not just because I know you, but like as you are sharing, it's kind of, especially once you've added these colors, man, it kind of like, it's adding like depth to without any words or any description. Like each character has its own like coloring and reasoning probably behind it. You know, I don't know. Well, actually, I remember you saying that sometimes you just you were just kind of like working with picking different things. You don't know what. I remember what was it you were saying you didn't know why there was something you was coloring. A certain color, you just went with it. It was like the background, I think, in the one of the spaceships or something.
So yeah, I never really got that far while creating Emergency Signal. I kind of just went from designs, then straight to sort of pencils without really knowing what these characters would look like in color. You can see here.
Okay, well, you're talking about it now. Yeah, see, I remember this part, like you were talking about. So you're experimenting with just how it's got. What do you want? Like, I think the colors of making it. Now, I do like black and white art, I like comics that are just black and white as well.
Adding some shadows, and then
Colors you're
kind of
picking are they're just right.
yeah, working it all out as I go along. And, and when I do like this grayscale and then add light and shadows, like it looks cool, but sometimes when I add color, like it just looks a little bit not the way I really would prefer it. Not like it definitely doesn't look professional, but I am just doing it on my own. You know, writing, pencils, inks, and color. Basically,
that's
just
why I
start putting
brought
it
up
all together.
Doc. Doc had said this several times of like, you know, when you're in like even like I think I've heard some of the other guys like bigger. I'm not sure if I heard EVS say it, but you know, some of the guys that have worked in the industry itself, where you would have been a part of a big team. So you might not just be the only person doing art, or you may be the artist, but you're not also the writer, the colorist, the inker, the editor, the letterer, and everything. You know, it's like it takes a lot more than any, you know, like just to do. So, like, I'm impressed if anybody gets something out, even if it's just not, even if it don't turn out to be the greatest thing in the world for them. If just the fact that someone can have an idea and put it together and get it done, like, because I have the hardest time being motivated and trying to get certain things going for myself. This is inspiring to watch somebody
Together myself, just because I am definitely an amateur artist. I'm not a professional artist, but I try to do my best. I put my all into it, and I do like the final result of this
Yeah, like if you're working for like
coloring.
a real, like a legitimate, like bigger company, like a publisher of some, like you know what I mean. You're not you're not realizing like if you're just one part of like a say there's 10 people involved in a project or something, and that's including editor, your assistant editors, your colorist, your inker. You know, maybe you got two artists, maybe there's two writers. I don't know, however many people. When it's just you're just pinpointing on your one particular uh, job that you do for it, you might not be aware until you take on everything else. Right. Like that's another thing is that if you're not on a level where you're able to do it like all the time because you're getting paid for it. uh,
And the way I did it, and it probably took maybe two. I probably spent like 2 full days on it, which is good. And I hopefully when I do color the interior, it'll be fast. But we'll see, and hopefully it doesn't take me a full year to do that colors. Um, it did take me a long time to sort of ink these. I don't really have too much free time, but I try to use my time.
oh yeah, I don't know if I know Black Sad, but I need to look it up. I'm going to look that up in just a second. Is there is there anything on YouTube about it? If not, I'll find it on just regular. Oh, but is this it? Huh. No, I'm just thinking. You've got me thinking about something because when you said this about this particular thing you're talking about, I don't know if that's it or not. Huh. Okay. Well, it makes me think about how Josh and Dan do Godfo. Uh, from what I understand, once they started, so every year they try to put a volume out and they alternate. So they've done Apollyon 20XX, and then they did Kolga Volume 1. Then they did Apollyon 20XX, the second volume, like I guess that would have been last year. I believe that's when I got it, but I ordered them all at the same time. And then this year they're doing the Kolga Volume 2. So next year you'll have another Apollyon, and then they're doing stuff in between it. So that's kind of cool. But they did a lot of building on it before. I wonder if I don't want to. I don't really want to play the sound. I just want to look at what is. Oh, okay. I think I've heard about this. Is that a cat dude? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I remember. This is definitely something I need to. Whoa. Holy shit! I'm glad that you mentioned this because this. I want to write this down as something to look for, like maybe find some, like I used copies of some of them on eBay or something. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, and I'm digging just hanging out for a little while. I've gotten into I've enjoyed just talking about whatever, like I shared with y'all. It's a rainy day here. We went outside a couple of times on the porch. I showed you the rain, and then went in there and showed you the dog and her puppy. Uh, oh, hold on. Yeah, I just saw that when I looked that up. I seen something pop up about a video game. I like the characters, the way they look. Like I remember now at some point coming across that particular. Matter of fact, I kind of want to look it up. Oh, excuse me. Uh, okay. Hold on a minute. I got sidetracked for a second. Uh, well, because since we're talking about it, I wanted to. I don't know who all knows. Like people that aren't like there might be somebody that don't know about it, but I don't know a lot about it. I remember coming across it and knowing about it at some point. But now that you've brought it up and I'm looking at it, it makes me really kind of. Oh yeah, this sounds like something I would like. Black Sod is an acclaimed French comic book series by writer Juan Diaz Canales and artist Wango Guan. I don't know. featured anthropomorphic animal characters in a 1950s American noir setting, following the titular feline private investigator John. Yeah, okay. I just like the look of the characters, man. And there's something about making them more like animals. It's like you can do a lot with it, but they're just in regular, normal situations. This is definitely cool. I appreciate you bringing that up, though. Let's see. I'm trying to think what I need to do, if anything, really. It's well, I mean, there's stuff I can do today. Oh, I know what I was gonna do for a second, but I kind of stopped. I got to talking. We were having a decent little conversation about comics and different things. So get out of here, Grizzly. Oh, Beatty coming in here eating, ain't you? Getting you something to eat, baby. I hate that I couldn't get to the puppies right as like the next day or two because I couldn't get the panel off right until a few days, and I figured it out. So I love my old dog though. It was in my collection, but unfortunately I lost it. Yeah, like I'm like interested in you know what, that makes me want to look kind of makes me want to look. It makes me want to look at what's available. Like I said, trying to figure out. What I'm trying to do is see, do they have like, I wonder how much it is to have. Do they have them all collected in one digit? The French have some cool. The French come up with pretty weird, cool stories and stuff. Like when it comes to that type of medium, like comics and stuff. Like I'm a big fan. Like just I remember. I might not know a lot about it, some of the story, but some of the art I've seen from especially that. What was that magazine that ultimately? It was originally a French magazine, and it was like heavy metal, and then heavy metal became heavy metal for the American version or whatever. But I like those. I like the French art styles and stuff too. See, what's today? Today's Friday. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow, Saturday. About midday. I know I was shooting at 12:30 every week on Saturday. I might go in and schedule it today and post it for like around 1 o'clock or something, maybe a little bit later start. Give myself enough, because I've been having enough trouble just getting up and get going. And if I want to start it a little earlier, I can, but I can have it scheduled for, no later than 1. And hopefully that'll be something some people can join us and be on here and we can talk about. I'll try to get, what I want to do is get a few books out to like have on hand, look at and stuff like that. Oh man. But yeah, I'm going to try to round this out. We're about an hour and a half in. That's a pretty good stream, I think, especially just being here by myself. I've been saying this a lot. The interaction is what keeps, it's like once you get going, like sometimes you might have a slow start, but you get a few people in the chat. It doesn't really matter. If someone comes on screen with you, it's really cool too. If you got like a good conversation going. I can say my spirits are feeling better than I had. I mean, I wasn't feeling down today or nothing, but. Oh, yeah, tomorrow? Yeah, I got to see if Omar ever sent me his address. Because I want to send him that card. I still got enough money right now that if he gives me the address, I can probably get it sent out in a few days. Like I'm not completely broke or nothing. So I try to time things where like I can get it things sent to somebody in a timely manner, although sometimes that don't happen. Oh, but yeah. Masked Ramen, I'm impressed. Like I think it's great that you're starting to like. I remember about a month ago when you started popping in people's chats a little bit and like, networking a little bit. I believe you're doing right. I think Omar even said that. Like just keep doing that and getting to know, friendly with everybody, different artists, different writers, things like that. And then by the time you're really ready to launch, and I think it's cool that Omar's offering to help you or anybody else that's never had like maybe experience setting up a campaign. I think it's cool he's offering several people, like when they get ready to really set it up, because he's had experience helping other people and doing things for a little while anyway, enough to kind of help someone figure out how to maybe set up make everything look good when people go to the campaign. And let me check something real quick. Ow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so yeah, man, I dig that he's willing to help people if he can, like as far as he's got decent advice and stuff. Like he gave me decent, solid advice on trying to do a show, like not just these things I'm doing here that are kind of hit or miss, but like what I was trying to do on Saturdays. And then I did it 2 weeks in a row, and then I skipped 2 weeks. But I do have a life too, and I don't always feel that great. But I'm gonna make myself get up tomorrow and get ready and kind of geared up to do something. And it'll be hopefully a fun stream. When I've done them on the middle of the day, Saturday, and people seem to have a little bit of time, it turns out to be a pretty good time of day and time where people might be freer to join. So, but I'm at an hour and a half. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of curious if I might, I've been wanting to, like my sleeping patterns shifting to where I'm not going down as early as I was. And like some nights I'm not really sleeping like I want to, and it's like I should. I've been kind of interested in maybe if I can getting up sometime and just doing streams at random hours, whether it's in the evening or late at night or whatever. If I can't sleep, that's something to do, and it can be, you know, I'm going to try to do some reading, some more reading. I started another Jack Reacher book today, or like yesterday. Uh, really interesting. And uh, days like this, it's okay. Like I don't have as much qualms about whether if at the end of the day I don't do a whole lot today, it's going to be just fine because it's just a rainy, nasty day. It's those days that are nice and beautiful that I try myself to make sure I don't just stay in my room a lot, or that I'm doing something up front in the trailer, or I'm outside walking multiple times. But I appreciate you guys even giving me the time of day and just, being here, being supportive, and because we all have good days, we all have some bad days. Like sometimes I try to count even bad days as a good day, if that makes any sense. Um, because the fact that I can even say I had a bad day is kind of a good thing. Like there's some people that can't even say that. They had a day where they're not able to speak anymore. They're not able to say, "Hey, I had a bad, shitty day." Uh, and sometimes trying to take it and to run with that thought and process can help you get through life a little easier. And I have to remember that. Uh, like yesterday, I need to write this down, but like I had this thought of like, stop trying to tackle life as if it's a chore and go about accepting life as a gift in each moment that I'm in, whether it's a lazy moment, a moment of no motivation, or a moment of a lot of motivation, and I'm doing a lot of stuff. Whatever moment it is, cherishing that. Yeah, like so that's what I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. It'll be 12:30 or 1 o'clock. It's usually in the middle of the day. I'm realizing some people like Omer. I remember one day he came on one of my early morning streams, and he was like, "Why are y'all all already up?" It was like me and Saboteur Comics or somebody else, and he was like, "What are y'all doing up already?" Like, yeah, I think that the Saturday morning show. It's just I got to get back to doing it, so we're gonna. I'll I get frustrated because I don't have some of the things that I would like for the show, but I have, little things I've made, and maybe I can toy around with making something funny today with Grok, or just some funny stuff, that like, and I don't really want to, do too much of anything like, let's see.
We love Vasilis.
Anyway,
We are having a comics group goon helpers meeting.
I give a hoot about comics group.
okay. Well, guys, let's wrap this one up. I feel good about today. I feel good that I came on and did a stream, man. I've got to get back in this groove. And I'm looking forward to doing something tomorrow. I think tomorrow is another rainy day from what I understand that we're looking at here. Yeah, it's showing me now tomorrow 1 inch of rain tomorrow. So, you know, I'm going to get some reading in today, maybe mess around with trying to splice some cool stuff together or something. If anybody, if you have any kind of idea of anything you would want brought up tomorrow or something, if you happen to be in the chat, you know, like you can throw some ideas out or something in the chat or mention something between now and tomorrow, and I can maybe pull up some articles or anything that we can try to make it a little bit more, you know, fun, entertaining and stuff. So let me get out of here for a little while. I might do something later, but it's also Friday. I don't know. Could get, if somebody invites me to do something tonight on any of their shows, I might go on and try to do something. But I'm going to end this, and I appreciate everybody being here. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you. I know some people, like I had someone tell me, stop saying God bless them because they were like, bless means be less. But I think you understand what I mean. I can see the correlation, like be less, but I'm not telling anybody to be less. I'm saying be blessed by the best. And until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.